What if I told you that one of your favorite shows is coming to an unexpected end? In this heartfelt message, Hallmark CEO Wagner Kristoffer addresses the cancellation of Mystery 101, sharing the emotional journey behind the decision. Stay tuned as we dive into the reasons that led to this tough choice and what it means for the future of Hallmark Mysteries. You won't want to miss this exclusive insight. Heartbroken and still searching for answers. Why did Hallmark cancel Mystery 101? If you're a devoted sleuther, chances are your heart sank the day you found out Mystery 101 had been cancelled. The news wasn't delivered with fanfare or even a press release. No closure, no final chapter, just a quiet, gut-wrenching social media reply. For fans who had been holding their breath after the jaw-dropping cliffhanger at the end of the seventh movie, it felt like betrayal. And even now, long after the final credits rolled on Deadly History, that ache hasn't gone away. So what really happened? Why did Hallmark pull the plug on one of their most popular mystery franchises without giving fans the conclusion they deserved? Let's break it all down, from what the CEO finally said to the hidden clues about what could have been if we'd gotten just one more movie. The cliffhanger that haunted fans for 2 years. To understand the heartbreak, we need to revisit Mystery 101, Deadly History. In the final moments of the movie, just when things seemed to be falling into place between Detective Travis Burke, played by the always charming Kristoffer Polaha, and Professor Andy Winslow, the captivating Jill Wagner, everything changed. The couple confessed their love. There was hope, a future, maybe even a wedding on the horizon. And then, boom, months later, we see Travis arrive at a crime scene. The victim, Amy's fiancé. Wait, what? Amy's fiancé? Fans were left reeling. Not only did the scene contradict the blossoming romance we'd been rooting for, but it completely disrupted the continuity we thought we understood. And then, silence. For 2 long years, we heard nothing. The unexpected, low-key cancellation announcement. Fast forward to late 2023. Fans were still hopeful, asking Hallmark on social media if Mystery 101 would be coming back. That's when the heartbreak became official. In a simple Facebook reply, Hallmark confirmed the worst. Mystery 101 has concluded. We loved making this series and are so appreciative of the cast and the fans who supported it. And that was it. No big goodbye, no send-off special. Just a short message that left more questions than answers, and a lot of angry, confused, and emotional fans in its wake. So, why was it cancelled? Hallmark's CEO finally speaks out. In a rare interview with The Sun, Hallmark CEO Wagner Kristoffer was asked the question on every sleuther's mind. Why did you cancel Mystery 101? Her answer: we're taking some. We've created some new mysteries, in addition to some that we've had in the past. So it's just an evolution of our mysteries. We're just doing a lot of new things. Wait, what? Fans were understandably frustrated. That's not an answer. That's a generic corporate shrug dressed up in PR speak. We're doing new things. What does that have to do with cancelling a successful, beloved series that ended on a major cliffhanger? If you're feeling like Hallmark didn't give you a real explanation, you're not alone. Here's what should have happened in the final movie. Thanks to Mystery 101 writer John Christian Plummer, we now have an inside look at what the 8th movie was meant to be. In an interview with the Hallmark Mysteries and More podcast, Plummer opened up about how he intended to resolve that confusing, heartbreaking ending in Deadly History. Here's the kicker: that final scene, where Amy's fiancé is found dead, it wasn't real. It was a dream. Yes, really. In the planned 8th installment, Amy wakes up from that terrifying vision, completely disoriented. She's exhausted, disoriented, and disturbed by the vivid dream. And here's the twist: her ex-fiancé, the one who supposedly died, he's not only alive, He's been drugging her. Plot twist of the century. The story unfolds like a true thriller, slowly unraveling how Amy's ex, disguised as a janitor, had been manipulating her for weeks. Travis, ever the loyal detective, puts the pieces together just in time. And in the end, Amy and Travis get married. Just imagine the emotional payoff, the heartfelt vows, the long-awaited kiss. That's what we were meant to see. But instead, we got nothing. Fans are rightfully angry, and they're speaking out. Sleuthers aren't the kind of fans to go quietly into the night. They're loyal, passionate, and when they feel slighted, they let it be known. Anne Weatherly Scott, co-host of the Hallmarkies podcast, summed up what many were feeling when she posted on X, formerly Twitter. "I'm really frustrated with that Hallmark movie that they will not give us a straight answer on why Mystery 101 was cancelled. It's disheartening," at Hallmark Channel. And she's not wrong. She also pointed out something even more confusing. Murder, She Baked was off the air for 4 years before it was shockingly resurrected in 2021. So clearly, time gaps aren't a deal breaker. If Murder, She Baked could come back, why not Mystery 101? It's a fair question, and it's one Hallmark still hasn't answered with any real clarity. What made Mystery 101 so special? Let's talk about what made this series stand out. It wasn't just the crime solving. It was the chemistry. Kristoffer Polaha and Jill Wagner brought something real to the screen, something that fans could feel in their bones. Their dynamic was equal parts flirtation, intellect, trust, and unresolved tension. Add in the incredible Robin Thomas as Amy's father, best-selling crime novelist Graham Winslow, and you had a trio that made every mystery feel like a masterclass in character-driven storytelling. It wasn't just a show. It was comfort. It was cozy nights, popcorn, and guessing who'd done it with people you've grown to love. And that's not something you just toss aside because you're doing new things. Is there still hope? At this point, Hallmark seems pretty firm that Mystery 101 is done. But if there's one thing we've learned from the world of TV, never say never. Series have been revived before, sometimes years later, sometimes on a different network, sometimes with fan-led campaigns that just won't quit. So the real question is, how loud are we willing to be? Are we going to let this story fade into mystery, or are we going to keep showing up, asking for answers, and demanding that our sleuths get the ending they earned? What can you do as a fan? If you're reading this and nodding along, feeling like your voice hasn't been heard, there's still a way to make noise. Tag at Hallmark Movie and at Hallmark Channel on social media. Share your thoughts respectfully but clearly. Use the hashtag #SaveMystery101. Get it trending. Support the cast and creators. Let Kristoffer Polaha, Jill Wagner, and John Christian Plummer know you appreciate them. Write to Hallmark, seriously. Old school emails and letters still work. And most importantly, don't stop talking about it. Share your favorite episodes. Rewatch the series. Keep the mystery alive. Because here's the truth. Mystery 101 wasn't just another TV movie franchise. It was a connection point. It brought people together. It gave us characters who felt like family. And we're not ready to say goodbye. Not yet. Sleuthers, we want to hear from you. Were you satisfied with Hallmark's explanation for cancelling Mystery 101? Or do you still feel like there's more to the story? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Share your favorite memory from the series. And let's keep this conversation going, because stories like this, they deserve an ending. And who knows? Maybe, just maybe, Hallmark will listen. Because fans like you, you're the heart of it all.